Authorities in Gulu district are concerned about the increasing number of street children in the district that are now totaling over 60. According to police, there seems to be a link between this and the increasing number of crimes committed. Last month alone, police arrested 15 street children for theft, drug abuses, among others.
I've been moving in the street looking for them, so I was becoming the problem. They even went in my place, they stole some of the clothes for my young boys to them. So instead, they used this catapult. They wanted that this time when we see clamor, we should shoot him.
This is not to mean that no action has been taken on the children. But whenever they are taken to rehabilitation centers or rehabilitated back home, many run away from home to return to the streets.
Some of them were cautioned, some of them were taken back to their parents, they are united with their parents. Actually, they are coming from different places. This year alone, January, so far we registered, those who are in conflict with the law, we registered 15. Their main thing is they want to stay, or they come and grab saucepan, anything in your compound.
Kilama says domestic violence perpetrated by alcoholism and poverty were the main causes of child neglect and street children. He said the problems posed by street children was alarming to security and urged civil society organizations to help diversify their activities. Over 60 street children live on Gulu Street but could rise above the figures according to police. 25-year-old David Owole spent most of his time in the streets. He grew up in the village of Omach in Ngai parish in Oyam district, hoping to become a technician upon completion of his education. After the death of his father, he dropped out of school, then worked for relatives.
When I lost my father, my relatives did serve me a lot and made me a cattle keeper after dropping out of school. I left my home for my mother's village, but life became more difficult as when my mother married another man in Malala. So what I need is hope to start a business because I cannot go back to school anymore.
Owole said his major problem on the streets was food and shelter, which tormented him always. Despite his situation, Owole said he can still reform only when he was given capital to start a business or a driving course. It's for this reason that World Vision, Gulu Police and a community-based organization, the Initiative for Concerned Children of Uganda, have partnered to rehabilitate street children in the district. Officials say the children were being used by members of the public to commit crimes. Meanwhile, Gulu district has passed Education Ordinance 2010 to support universal primary education, but it has been dormant for 2 years.
And the purpose of this meeting in World Vision is to find a better way of rehabilitating these children so that they should live street life, because they are getting involved in sale of scraps. And for girls who could not afford selling of scraps, they are selling themselves. They have given their demand that in the first place they should be rehabilitated in a particular center such that they should get psychosocial support and counseling. Post-conflict war has also contributed a lot, because during war people were in displaced camps. So you find children were not molded in the cultural way, like getting involved in digging and then maybe looking after animals at home.
It will help us others who is more vulnerable, who is really a child who is living in the street, because I believe some have homes. They only pretend to live in the street during daytime. So if a parent has failed to do that, he is committing also another crime.
Last year alone, Gulu police arrested and charged 201 street children with various offenses and remanded them to Peche Remand Home. But the community says this has not deterred numbers from increasing.